So I want to welcome you to 9 Woodland Drive, the church's new parsonage. And I'm going to take you on a tour in just a minute, but first of all, want to thank everyone who volunteered in various ways to paint and pull shingles off and siding off and whatnot. And especially a big thank you to David McLaughlin, who was the clerk of the works. I also want to remember Charlie Anderson, who lived here for about 50 years and left this house to the church as a bequest, along with an additional sum of money to do a lot of the renovations. And this is going to be a wonderful asset to the church in the years to come. I'm already settling in, and it's quiet, it's private, and it truly allows me, when I'm not in the office or at the church, to disengage and recharge my batteries. So for that, I am thankful. So this is 9 Woodland Drive. I was going to start outside, but as you can see, it's raining. And originally, this door led into a breezeway, and over here, there's a garage. First time in my life I can park my car in a garage. And originally you couldn't get from the garage to the house directly. You had to go outside and then back in through this breezeway. But what we did was we removed the wall separating the breezeway from the house, which was roughly right about here. And so it opened up the kitchen. You can see a door that I still need to paint. And this is the kitchen area with a breakfast bar. Still waiting for the dishwasher to be installed. It's on back order. And also all of the appliances are thanks to a donation. A number of people have donated in various ways in addition to time and efforts and labor. And this is the dining room. Originally, this beam here was a wall that separated the kitchen from the dining room. And so the dining room was quite small. This is the main door. And originally, when you came into the house, these closets were the stairway leading up to the second floor, which was completely unfinished. It was just Charlie and his wife, Edith, who lived here. They didn't have any children. And this was the living room. It's now going to be the study. And thanks to another very generous donation, the fireplace is going to be refaced with field stone. And this over here is going to be a built-in bookcase. We'll head back through the dining room, and as you can see, it's an open floor plan. Right here to the left is a pantry and a laundry room. And here we have I guess it's called the powder room. I'll show you this picture right here. This was actually painted by Nancy Goddard, who was a longtime member of the church and a very talented artist. Taught art in the North Reading schools for a number of years. And this is, I guess, what they call now the great room. I'm going to come back to it in a second, but here is a door that leads down to the basement. And this room is unfinished, but at some time down the road it could be finished, and it would make a great playroom, particularly for a future minister that had a family and children. Because the yard slopes from the front to the back, the first floor in the front of the house is actually the second floor in the back of the house, and so this is a full walkout basement, and that door leads into the original cellar. So there's a huge cellar over there, and this wall was the original back of the house. So the original house had, I think, something like 780 square feet of living space. It was quite small. There's some of my paint supplies as I continue to paint the doors. And again, here we are in the great room. That was my father's lift chair. This piano actually belonged to Ruth Cadlick. She and her husband Bill were members of the church, and he donated the piano to the church. At the time, we weren't looking for a piano in the sanctuary, so I bought the piano and put the money in a fund in honor of Bill and Ruth Cadlick. A lot of pictures. That was actually me. I can remember when that picture was taken, on my grandparents' hassock. And this is the deck in the back of the house. I'm going to say the back of the house, the first floor is actually the second floor. I was going to go out there, but as you can see, it's raining. But it's quite sizable deck, and the property line actually goes out there to that stream, and the side property line goes diagonally and meets at a point out at the stream. That's wetlands out back there, so no one will build there. Though there is a house way out there. And on the side is also wetlands. And because the house is in the bend of a dead-end street, there's no house on this side either, so there's a lot of quiet and privacy. You can see there's a high ceiling. Basically, the addition was done in a way that just extended the roof line from the original house down to this back wall. Also, the same donation that's going to allow us to reface the fireplace in the study is going to provide for an electric fireplace that will be on this wall here. Again, I'm very thankful and humbled by the support that people have given for this project. I'll take you upstairs. And as I said, this was originally an unfinished second floor. This is the upstairs bathroom. Got to change the shower curtain. I think it's time to retire the snowmen for this year. And this is one bedroom. And then across the hall is another bedroom that I'm actually going to use to make my crafts for Frosty's Fair. And this one is quite disheveled. I'm still unpacking. And now I'll just show you, there's a little dormer here that we had to put in so there was enough headroom for the stairs. And I'll take you down now to the master bedroom. It is so nice having a bedroom that has more than one electrical outlet. And also a second floor that doesn't have pull chains for lights. And again, this is the master bedroom. I'm still putting up pictures and I've got to get some window treatments. And this is the view from the bedroom. And it has a walk-in closet. The Haverhill Street Parsonage had a walk-in closet, but you had to go out of the bedroom, into the hall, and into the walk-in closet, and there was no light in it. So it made it kind of challenging. And this is the master bath. And there is a shower door that has to be installed. It's actually sitting right here. And again, waiting for some mirrors. It's also nice you can stand here at the sink and look out into the woods and back. And you'll see that this is still full. I've given them up for Lent. Thank you to Joe and Alice Long for this gift. And I am counting the days to Easter, when I can start having chocolate again. Although technically, if you give something up for Lent, you can have it on Sundays, because Sundays are not considered days of Lent. If you take your calendar out and count the days between Ash Wednesday and Easter, you will get 47 days. And as we all know, Lent is 40 days. The difference is that Sundays are considered celebrations of the resurrection, so Sundays are not counted in the days of Lent. So again, I thank you for your support in making this a reality, and I hope you have enjoyed this virtual tour. And stay safe, and well, and we will all look forward to when we can worship together in the sanctuary. And with that, I will say good night and God bless.